Do you guys think that transgender women should be allowed to compete with women in women's sports?
That's a hard one.
How about you?
Well, I think so, because if they are a woman, then why not play women's sports?
So it's a biological male competing in women's sports. What do you think?
Personally, I don't think so. Yeah, sure.
I agree.
They should be allowed.
They should be allowed, yes.
If they're not fully transitioned, no.
No.
Yeah, I definitely feel like they should have the right.
So I say we start with yes, then we feel it out and see how it goes.
Hell no.
I believe that they are women, but for sports, I don't know. I feel like it can be different.
I'm a tennis player, so probably not, because they're really a man. So a man can overpower a woman, so it's unfair competition.
Earlier this week, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, he passed a bill called the Fairness in Women's Sports Act, basically banning biological males from playing in women's sports. Do you think that that's unfair?
I think that you should probably ask like a transgender person about that.
Do you agree with that?
I agree with that.
You agree with that? So you support what they did in Florida, is that correct?
Yes. 100%.
100%?
Yes.
Their argument is that men, on average, have more muscle mass, more lung capacity, even bigger hearts than females do. So they were saying it is unfair to the women that are competing in these sports, trying to get scholarships. Do you guys disagree with that?
I still think it's, if they're a woman, then they should play women's sports, right? I don't think it matters about if they were a man or...
I think that like statistics and all that don't relate to like a human. Like our minds are very powerful, so I think that if anybody wants to do anything, they could do it. It doesn't matter what anybody says about the body mass index or whatever. Like if a person believes in themselves, then that's it.
So a lot of women have been saying that it's interfering with scholarships, championships, everything like that. You agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
I feel like maybe gender is bull across every line, and maybe we should just have everyone compete together.
So you would advocate more of just getting rid of the gender separation? Maybe WNBA can try to play with the NBA?
If they were to compete in women's sports, I feel like why not just let women compete in male sports as well?
Maybe not train harder, but I bet everyone's training as hard as they can be to get those scholarships. So just, it's a fair game. If you're not that good, then you're not the best, and you're not the best, sorry.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel, now in more than 70 million homes. You can get Newsmax TV on your cable system or check your cable guide. And if your system doesn't carry Newsmax, call them, tell them you want Newsmax TV, because we're real news for real people.